Welcome to Wealthfinity's latest episode, Mortgage Variable Rate. This was unexpected. In this episode, we'll be exploring the complexities of mortgage variable rates and how they can impact your finances. With the current economic climate, many homeowners are facing unexpected changes in their mortgage payments. This episode aims to shed light on the intricacies of variable rate mortgages and provide valuable insights on how to navigate these changes. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned homeowner, join us as we discuss the pros and cons of variable rate mortgages and how to make smart financial decisions in these uncertain times. Economies of scale refer to the cost advantage experienced by a company when it increases production. As a company increases production, it often experiences lower average costs due to greater efficiency, specialized equipment, and better utilization of resources. The effects of economies of scale on companies can be significant. Companies that benefit from economies of scale often have a competitive advantage in the market, as they are able to produce goods at a lower cost than their competitors. This can lead to increased profits, as the company is able to sell its goods at a lower price and still make a higher profit margin. There are several factors that can impact the scale of economies for a company, including the size of the market, the degree of competition in the market, and the company's own production processes and resources. In general, larger companies tend to benefit more from economies of scale, as they have the resources and capabilities to increase production more effectively than smaller companies. One example of economies of scale can be seen in the manufacturing industry. Companies that produce goods in large quantities often have lower average costs than companies that produce goods in smaller quantities. This is due to the fact that they can spread their fixed costs over a larger volume of goods, leading to lower average costs per unit. Another example can be seen in the retail industry. Retail companies that operate many stores benefit from economies of scale in purchasing and distribution. They can purchase goods in bulk, which allows them to negotiate lower prices with suppliers and save on shipping costs. These savings can be passed on to consumers in the form of lower prices or can be used to increase the company's profits. It's important to note that economies of scale are not always a guarantee for a company's success. Companies must also consider the potential for diseconomies of scale, which occur when increasing production leads to higher average costs due to factors such as increased complexity and reduced efficiency. Economies of scale can have a significant impact on companies, providing them with a competitive advantage in the market and leading to increased profits. Companies must carefully consider the potential benefits and drawbacks of economies of scale in order to make informed decisions about their production processes and resources. Scale economies, benefits and challenges. In the world of business and economics, the concept of scale economies is a crucial one to understand. Scale economies refer to the cost advantages that firms can gain from increasing their production scale. In other words, as a company produces more goods or services, the average cost per unit decreases. This is because larger scale operations allow for the spread of fixed costs, such as overhead, across a greater number of units. Benefits of scale economies. 1. Lower costs. One of the biggest benefits of scale economies is lower production costs. 1. As production scale increases, fixed costs become spread over a greater number of units, reducing the average cost per unit. 1. This makes it easier for companies to offer lower prices and increase their competitiveness in the market. 1. Increased efficiency. As companies grow and increase their production scale, they can also benefit from increased operational efficiency. 1. Larger companies can often purchase materials and equipment in bulk, leading to cost savings. 1. Additionally, larger companies can often afford to invest in more advanced technologies and production processes, which can lead to further efficiency improvements. 1. Improved quality. Larger companies often have the resources to invest in research and development, which can lead to improvements in product quality. 1. Additionally, as production scale increases, companies can often take advantage of economies of specialization, leading to improved quality control and reduced waste. Challenges of scale economies. 1. Complexity. As companies grow and increase their production scale, they can also face increased complexity. 1. Larger companies may have multiple production facilities, a larger workforce, and a more extensive supply chain, all of which can lead to increased complexity and coordination challenges. 1. Difficulties in adapting to change. As companies grow and become more established, they can also become more rigid and less able to adapt to change. 1. This can make it difficult for companies to respond to shifts in market demand or changes in the business environment. 1. Risk of bureaucracy. As companies grow, they can also become more bureaucratic, with more layers of management and decision-making processes. 1. This can lead to slow decision-making and reduced responsiveness to market conditions. Scale economies can bring significant benefits to companies, including lower costs, increased efficiency, and improved quality. However, there are also challenges associated with scale economies, including increased complexity, difficulties in adapting to change, and the risk of bureaucracy. Companies must carefully consider these factors as they strive to increase their production scale and take advantage of the benefits of scale economies. In conclusion, the recent shift in the mortgage variable rate came as a surprise to many homeowners and potential buyers. However, it's crucial to keep in mind that the market is constantly fluctuating and it's essential to stay informed and adapt to these changes. Seeking professional advice and exploring different mortgage options can help individuals make the best decision for their financial situation. Ultimately, it's important to be proactive and prepared for unexpected shifts in the market to secure a stable financial future. Additionally, it's important to consider the long-term impact of a variable rate mortgage, as well as the potential benefits. While the initial rate may be lower, it may increase over time and impact monthly payments. On the other hand, a variable rate mortgage may offer more flexibility and the opportunity to take advantage of market changes. It's essential to weigh the risks and rewards before making a decision. It's also important to communicate regularly with your lender and stay up to date with changes in the market to ensure you are in the best possible position. Remember, knowledge is power and being informed can help make the right decisions for your financial future.